Hello everybody out there. I thought I would make a video. I had some videos in the works on builds and talents and updates on Skyforge, but then they dropped a big news item that in their next patch called Ascension they would be changing the entire game from the ground up almost. Changing entire systems, progression systems, everything. So to start off, their proposed idea is to get rid of the Ascension Atlas entirely. So all of this vectors, Ascension Atlas nodes would go away, and they're going to change it to a regional map. And on the regional map you unlock classes and get quests, and everything you unlock has a quest, whether it's to kill a certain amount of enemies or meet an objective. Everything is a quest. So what that means is, instead of 5 million currencies and buying nodes, you will instead do a quest and your actions will unlock things instead of currencies. Also, they are going to change the entire order system and missions. There will no longer be missions. Instead, you'll send your adepts on journeys. They said you will have less adepts, and they will go on journeys that will use up their strength, and while they're on the journey, random things will happen that will get you faith and credits. Seems like a very simplified system. Right now the missions have 10 or 20 currencies associated with them, invasion medals, gifts, and all those will be going away in favor of this new system. Kind of sounds like if you ever played Fallout Shelter, you send your guys out into the wasteland and random things happen to them and they get into fights. It's kind of the same thing. It's a lot more simplified, and I'm not sure if it's going to be as rewarding as this system or not. Said they were going to change the invasions. It sounded like all invasions would kind of be available at all times, except there would be one that's active and have more content and unlocks available for the active invasion. They said they were going to make the invasions last 8 weeks at a time and only have one at a time, which could be bad in the sense that you wouldn't see many returns on invasion activity for 8 weeks, or it could be good. So they changed the entire class screen. It didn't look like this anymore. The UI had completely changed, but apparently each talent and ability you will go on a quest to unlock. If you've already unlocked that class, then everything would already be unlocked, everything would be done. But unlocking new classes would seem to require quite a bit of effort. They're going to change the entire combat system to be more of an action combat system. So instead of just facing the right direction and hitting your attacks and dodging, only working on ground attacks, they said the dodging would be upgraded to work on just about anything. And when you dash around like this, you can avoid any attack. They also sounded like they were going to make it more of a action, kind of like Vindictus, where you can grab objects in the environment or off your enemies and hit them with it. Which leads me into another major change. Is they were going to revamp all the stats in Skyforge. So we go to the equipment screen all these stats would kind of be changed down to just might, and might would be your health and your damage. I'm not sure if they're keeping these auxiliary stats, but I think they were definitely going to consolidate might and stamina and make it just all one big thing. Might will determine what equipment you can use, your hit points, and your damage. So all these other stats might be consolidated or changed as well. They're going to change the laboratory, and so all this will be different. And throughout, they say they're going to reward credits for all the things you're losing. All the currencies that you've earned so far will all be converted into credits. So there's a few major issues with this that I can see. All those people who have already invested lots of time and money into the game might feel that their investment was wasted, since everything is changing. All the currencies they bought and strategies they've used to max out their characters will pretty much be wiped out, and they will have to start again with however many credits they decide to award them. It might be a lot. They could be happy with the changes, but it's all going to depend upon the individual players. Some might be afraid that although this game might need major changes, they didn't really get it right. If they didn't get it right the first time, then will the second time be any better? Will there just be a whole lot of more issues that arise from all these changes, bugs that the game will go through? They have a lot of solid assets and graphics in this game. If they can convert it into something more interesting to play, that could be good, but it all remains to be seen. Sounds like a major update, and it might not all come at once, but we'll see what happens is about all we can say. On their website they list new changes and news as this is coming out, but I can't see myself creating any more content or videos on strategies when everything is going to change. All the tutorials and videos I've made thus far on this game will be irrelevant once these changes come out in October. So that's my update. I hope this is informative, and we will see you when the changes drop.